Melanie with Aware Health, and today we're going to talk about breastfeeding positions. Instead of focusing on how you should breastfeed, I'm going to talk about what you shouldn't do when you're breastfeeding. There's just too many different ways and positions to breastfeed, and what works for me might not work for you. The key to breastfeeding is just making sure you're comfortable. When I first started breastfeeding, when I first had a baby back in 2014, I got all the pillows. I didn't know what I was doing, but I got the My Breast Friend. I got the Boppy. And even though I do love both of those pillows, I think the thing I use the most right now is just a good old pillow that I probably got from Costco or Amazon or somewhere. And I just like to plop it over my lap. This one's semi-firm, so she won't just keep sinking down as I feed her. Sometimes I'll grab my Boppy and I'll use it for arm support. And I still do love the Boppy, especially for things like tummy time and things like that. So I like all these pillows. The main thing is comfort. So the first thing I do when I breastfeed is I check myself. I take a nice deep breath. I relax my shoulders. I make sure my arms are nice and relaxed. If I'm looking down at her a lot, which I tend to do because she's, whoever it is, it's your baby, you want to look at them. Just make sure you do look up. Give yourself some neck exercises, especially if it's going to be a long session. Sometimes breastfeeding sessions can take up to 45 minutes, especially in the beginning. I admit it, sometimes I look on my cell phone when I breastfeed and I'm just kind of doing this. As long as you're moving and doing neck exercises, maybe roll your shoulders back every now and then. Make sure your baby's staying comfortable. Make sure your arms are staying relaxed and you're not holding him kind of robotic for a while. A lot of the pictures I look at when I first started breastfeeding, I do look like a robot. I'm like all hunched and I kind of look like that. So I was very sore when I first started breastfeeding. But other than that, movement is key. My sister really liked the koala hold where you kind of put the baby on your lap and they face you. My sister-in-law liked to go in a papasan chair and she would really lay back and let the baby lay in her belly and she'd sit there for forever. Just sometimes I'm pretty sure she fell asleep after breastfeeding because it was so comfortable for her. But comfort is key, movement is key, and you'll have an ache-free, pain-free breastfeeding journey.